And you can call it anything else you want, but that's what it is. If we don't like these comments these folks are making, we can't stop them from making it, but we can sure in hell make sure it doesn't appear in the minutes. And I have 4 orders of determination stating that in the minutes means in the minutes. And I also have a letter that was sent out by this body to all city departments stating that fact. But I still have a number of those same people who are saying, no, we're going to do it as an addendum or whatever, and we need to get that straight.
Thank you. There are no more comments. I'd like to take a vote on this motion that is on the floor to move the 3 minutes, 3 approvals from the May 2nd, June 6th, and July 11th minutes to the next meeting.
Memberny?
Aye.
Monet?
Aye.
Washburn?
Aye.
Bilpel?
Aye.
Sim?
Aye.
David?
Aye.
Highland?
Aye.
Bucka?
Aye.
Fisher?
Aye.
Grant?
Aye.
10 ayes.
So that has been approved and will be moved to the next agenda for December meeting.
Which would be public comment, close to 5.
Yes.
Just part of that,
Oh, no.
one follow-up, the reference letter that went to all city departments, I believe that was issued sometime in May. Can we get a copy of that? I'm not sure that the current task force has seen that communique that was referenced.
What do you, I'm sorry.
One of the speakers referenced
Mr. Hartz.
yes, referenced a letter that went out
It's
to all
posted on
city
your
departments.
website.
Is that posted on the website?
Okay, I'll look for it, maybe we'll find it.
The case, the last case relating to Ray Hartz versus the district attorney, or city attorney, excuse me,
I'm sorry, I
there were
wasn't.
3 items.
I was just looking for that now, that's all, thanks.
Okay, this time we'll take public comment.
Thank you, Chair Grant. I'm Patrick Manette-Shaw. As you may know, I had filed 2 sunshine complaints in 2011,
I'm sorry.
in which the previous, I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, I'm letting you know why I'm moving to public comment.
So you're gonna reset my start time, right?
Absolutely, sir.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yes.
So, as you may know, I had 2 complaints before this body that the previous members referred to the Ethics Commission as official misconduct. One of them both of them involved the executive director of the Ethics Commission. They finally got around to hearing my 2 complaints, at which member Pilpel showed up and voiced his First Amendment free speech rights, but which annoyed me. Seemed like a conflict of interest that a member of the task force is there attempting to influence the Ethics Commission's ruling. There were another number of abnormalities in that proceeding. The Ethics Commission allowed its director to represent the San Francisco City Attorney, District Attorney, and the San Jose City Attorney's Office, that the Commission cannot adjudicate cases involving its own ED, but they charged ahead anyway. That was a big, blatant conflict of interest, because they wound up allowing the Ethics Commission to be both the judge of its executive director and its appointing authority of its same executive director. The Ethics Commission had not been involved in the selection of where to refer my case. That was decided single-handedly by Mr. St. Croix. He just up and sent my case to San Jose without any intervention by the Ethics Commission. They didn't even know it had gone there. They treated my complaint as a garden variety complaint instead of an official misconduct complaint. The executive director instructed the San Jose City Attorney's Office to follow the Ethics Commission's current regulations for enforcement, which are inapplicable, but they went ahead anyway. They allowed the Ethics Commission's attorney to review the pending opinion of the San Jose's city attorney even before hearing my side of the case.
Sir, if you could,
I am,
we're almost, your time is up, so for the other speakers, but I still want to hear this, so if you could just.
I tell you what, Chair Grant, I will write you a letter outlining the abnormalities of that hearing, because I think this body needs to look into the procedures of the Ethics Commission, which is on your agenda item later, and I'll try to address it then.
Okay.
But they acted like they were straight out of the wild, wild west.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any more? Yes.
Hi, I'm William Clark. I want to bring you up to date on the civil grand jury report concerning some complaints I filed with you that the grand jury heard. And briefly, I'll mention what it says in the report. It says in the June 28, 2011 report from the Sunshine Ordinance Task Force, it was alleged that the program manager had willfully violated two provisions of the Sunshine Ordinance and handling public records requests from two street artists. The task force also found that the program manager resorted to a practice known as sandbagging the requesters, i.e. burying requested information in a huge volume of superfluous text. In the end, the task force filed a petition with the Ethics Commission urging it to impose a fine and or penalty on the program manager for the willful violations. Also, a notice of failure to comply with order of determination, complaint number 11023, was filed with the District Attorney's Office for appropriate action on February 3rd, 2012. The grand jury instructed both the Ethics Commission and the District Attorney to respond to why they haven't done anything regarding any of these complaints, and I have just received the answer from the response from the District Attorney and the Ethics Commission, and both of them said that they never received anything from you. So I would just make you aware that you should get a copy of these responses from the grand jury, and if they're saying they didn't receive anything and you're saying you sent it, then there's something serious going on here, and I just want to make you aware of this, okay?
Thank you very much. We will follow up on that. Madam Clerk? Okay. Thank you.
Hello, once again, my name is Jason Grant Garza, and I've been here many times, and I think we're going back into Never Never Land. All my prior complaints have been about the fact that you guys are toothless and shills for the city, especially when it comes to the Ethics Commission and their rulings. We've just been through a 9-month period with Ross Workamini and, his official misconduct trial. Is your official misconduct findings any less important to the Ethics Commission? It strikes me very oddly that none of you seem to have been bringing this up. As a matter of fact, I believe in 2011, Pastor Gavin had case 11048 that was sent to ethics that nobody seems to be following up on for 4 supervisors that were found by you guys in official misconduct. Now, have the rules changed? Was the Ministry of Sunshine on hiatus for 5 months? Did the sun set? So much of everything you're doing is so hypocritical because you're not following up with the people who are shooting you down, the Ethics Commission. Why is nobody asking the Ethics Commission why they're not looking into all the official misconduct cases that they glossed over the last 10 years with you guys? Did the rules change? Did the standards change? Or was Ross just on a witch hunt? Or is that just conveniently the way you'd like for the procedure to work, so that you can wash your hands and say, well, you did your part, but you know what? Jesus, when it all comes said together and parsed back together, it's set to fail. It's rigged. And I'm sure that Mr. Nee knows exactly what I'm talking about because he's been here for 10 years, and my Nurse Ratched case, which I brought up to him 10 years ago. So, to sit here, to continue a farce, Guys, you disgust me.
Hello, my name is Michael Petrellis, and before I get into my comments, what is the time limit? 3 minutes. 2 minutes. My first thing I gotta say is, you're putting the public at a very bad disadvantage by not putting a timer here so that we can collect our thoughts and make cogent comments. I have brought this up in the past, I'll bring it up again. Please invest some money into having a timer for the public to see how much time they have left on their public comment. Please give me a 30-second warning when I'm getting toward the end. You guys haven't met for 5 months, and you have an incredible backlog of cases and complaints that you have to hear and consider. I thought about this yesterday when I was drafting a complaint that I submitted yesterday. The details are not important right now. What's important is that I felt like I maybe should not file the complaint because you have 5 months of backlog to deal with. By the time you get to my new complaint, if you decide there's merit and you have jurisdiction for it, what? Maybe we'll see Hillary Clinton sworn in as president. It's going to take so long, I fear. David, I don't appreciate your interruption at all. And I'll accept an apology. I will take an extra 10 seconds since I was interrupted by a member of the commission.
Very
the
professional.
How are you going to move things forward with your backlog and eventually get to cases that are being sent to you now in November? Thank you. Other thing is, I would like for you all to submit to the supervisors a budget request to start airing these meetings on television. I see a camera in the corner to easily broadcast these meetings. Sunshine needs to be on the web. It needs to be on TV. If it is not on the web, if it is not on TV, it's not transparent. You would really do the city a favor by putting these meetings online and on TV. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, wait, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. This keeps changing.
2 minutes. I get 3 minutes for that.
Well, some of the people up here have had 5 minutes, because I didn't time it.
Did I get cheated out of one?
No, it's not.
Okay, anyway, Ray Hart's Director of San Francisco Open Government. When the Board of Supervisors cut public comment from 3 minutes to 2, I knew what was coming, which is basically if they can get away with it, then everybody else can cut. Unfortunately, most of the other bodies I attend have maintained the 3-minute comment. I prepare my comments in advance, and I plan on whether I'm going to speak for 2 or 3 minutes, and I don't appreciate showing up in a meeting, thinking I have 3 minutes, having planned out for 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden being told I have to, in midstream, cut out a third of what I had to say. It is not fair, it is not appropriate, and this is the last body that should be doing it. And I hate to say it, but there is a real perception in my mind that the chair does not look to see if there are other members of the public who wish to comment. She simply starts to move on until someone stands up and she looks up and goes, oh, is there somebody else? I think it should be very clear, are there other members of the public who have comments? And if nobody stands up or nobody moves, or if you want people to line up on one side of the room so you know where to look to see if the public comments, that something needs to be done, rather than setting up a dynamic where people are kind of going, wait. You know, I deserve my right to speak. I believe that one of the things that your body needs to schedule immediately is an open discussion about what this task force is here to do. Too often I have had to address the task force because I believe that there's some